Yeah.
Eliz, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time. Thank you. Our next storyteller is from Bangladesh. Is Showrjik Sarathi. Completed his diploma in electrical and electronics engineering and currently working in construction company. Loves to write his own journey, read books, and loves to capturing aesthetic moments in front of his eyes. He said, "My dream is to have my own library in my house and it will be an open for everyone." Let's welcome Showrjik. Let me unmute your mic, Showrjik. Yes.
Yeah, a bit nervous, but yeah, so far is okay. So good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, migrant workers of Singapore, for organizing this storytelling season today.
Thanks to
Open Borders, Stories Has No Boundaries. I'm grateful to be part of this. So having this opportunity to tell story is giving me hope that I can give you inspiration and motivation as well. 80% of this is my thought that 80% of migrants stories started of the same route. We move far as we find our space here in this foreign land, but we will end up the same junction again. We didn't just overcome, but we survived. So here we go for my story. Actually, this story about my mom and also about my my journey in Singapore, about my journey in Bangladesh. So I just make it like short, okay, because there is not like a lot of times for us. So I'm just making this just as short. So actually, I know I tell you that, I mean, in the world, there is only one person in the world who listen patiently to our every problem. So she is our mother. So everyone is happy to hear your success story, but no one is interested in hearing the story of your failure. So it's not that a mother doesn't want to hear a child's success story. As much as she's happy our success story, also she is by our side in our worst time, okay? So it can never be like. So I got the most support from my mother in the ups and downs of my expected life. Stories of my failure or repeated losses I could only share with my mom. I mean, it's before, even now also, and I'm always sharing with my mom. So I never thought I would be able to fight this excel for many years. In fact, people need emotional support more than money. Maybe the question arises in your mind, the money is at the root of everything. Okay, if there is money, no one can lose mentally. Maybe it's wrong. Okay, if you share a problem with your mom, you will not get the peace of mind with money. You can take it as an experiment. I have shared my recurrent story of our problems with many people, but I think there's just one, and she's my mom. Okay, so I just always if anything happened to me, I just share with my mom, and everything, even my problems, even my happy life, even everything. So I think that's why I'm still here, able to surviving as a migrant in Singapore still right now. Back then in Bangladesh, I mean, I was a student of Bachelor of Business Administration at National University of Bangladesh, but unfortunately, due to the financial crisis of my family, I had to drop out from the university. At that time, my father was only the earning member in our family. So after paying for all the family expenses, education expenses of my brothers, so he had nothing left in his hand. I could not continue my studies even after trying a lot, but my mother always wanted me to continue my studies, and she was ready to sell her gold jewelry. And that was the gold jewelry was her last resources. And yeah, and that's the reason I came to Singapore. So I come to Singapore as a like just a normal like a normal cleaning worker in facilities management company. On that time, I had to clean the dustbin. I had to clean the dustbin. I had to clean the toilets, drains, and sweep the roads. My mother used to always ask me over the phone, what actually I am doing here. Okay, and I could never say that I'm a general cleaning worker in cleaning service. Okay, in fact, I'm a citizen of country where shell works are devalued. I once had this type of mentality also. Okay, but I have learned from working with Singaporeans that no any job small, and we should respect every small works. So I always wanted to upgrade myself on that time, and my mother always support me a lot that time. In addition to working, I completed my diploma in electrical engineering. Although I'm still surviving with my life and working hard to change the lamplight of my study table into the spotlight. But now my life expected, I have learned a lot from this journey. I have enjoyed the difficult times like an adventure where there is no hope, victory, defeat, just work with the situation. So there is, so after that, I finished my studies here, and after that, after 7 years, I back to my country, and yeah, I met my mom, but I don't know what to do there. So after that, 3 months holiday. After that, I come back again. So now I'm still in Singapore, and it's been 3 years still in Singapore. But before that, I was working in a cleaning service. So now, yeah, quite good. And now also I'm surviving with my life. But yeah, it's an adventure. So every migrant life is same. So after that, I come back to Singapore again, and yeah, still continue my journey. So here is my stories, and I hope everyone gets some motivation from this, because I just gave one. I want to share with just one one thing that please don't disrespect any small job. Okay, so we are everyone we are surviving here. So don't disrespect any small job, because everyone doing their part. Okay, so yeah, here is my story, and thank you everyone to joining to call me here, and thanks to Migrant Writer Singapore.
Thank you so much, Showrjik. I
Thank
really
you.
agree. Yeah, I really agree with your story that a mother's love is